I don't think I had anything for him.
Mr. Williams, why you wait till I come on then walk? I mean, you should be in the place where you're gonna be. I've asked you all in the beginning of the court, remain seated, stationary, in an upright position, ready to attend court. I say it like 5
I have
times.
people, ma'am, excuse me.
I'm not sure why you're interrupting me. I don't know why. I have no idea why you're interrupting me, but please stop. I'm ready on Deshaun Williams because I didn't say remain seated in an upright position unless. I didn't. And I also said, please do not unmute yourself until asked to do so by the court. Like we give the instructions for court at the beginning of court. We do. 20-602-1101, the people of the state of Michigan versus Deshaun. Middle name may be Devon Williams. The defendant is charged with license plate, illegal use, driving while license suspended, revoked, denied, driving on an unregistered motor vehicle. Today is a date set for review at 10:05, meaning that at the last review date set by the court back in December, that the defendant failed to appear. Ms. Stevenson, your appearances, please.
Janice Stevenson on behalf of Mr. Deshaun Williams. Mr. Williams, sir, please unmute and tell the judge your full name.
Deshaun Devon Williams.
Thank
I have somebody working on my apartment, ma'am. So
Sir, that's not what's going to happen. 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 That is not what's going to happen. That is not what's going to happen. Now, if that's how you need to attend court today, then you need not to attend court today. But you're not going to overtalk us. You're not going to explain your personal at-home situation to us because the court is open, ready for business. If your home was not conducive for you to attend court this morning, then you should have come in person. As I indicated, I'm not going to compete with whatever you have going on. I said that 3 or 4 times this morning. Ms. Stevenson?
Your Honor, I actually I'm going to ask the court if I can just go back to break out with Mr. Williams.
Well, you may need to because he's on his way to get his probation revoked because I'm not real sure why he thinks that today he's going to be hostile towards the court.
I'm not have another quick minute with Mr. Williams.
Okay, you may have a lot of minutes with Mr. Williams to save him from what he's getting ready to be engaged in. All right, I will send him to the breakout room. Stevenson, anything? I don't remember where we left off with Mr. Williams.
We were at the very beginning.
Oh, okay. And I need Ms. Davis to come on to the screen. I've tried to bring you onto the screen so many times. And in a minute, I'm getting ready to capious you, and your bond is going to be $10,000 cash surety plus a GPS tether. All right, so I'm back on the record with Deshaun Williams. And Ms. Stevenson?
Again, for the record, Janice Stevenson on behalf of Mr. Deshaun Williams. Mr. Williams, sir, please unmute and tell the judge your full name.
Deshaun Devon Williams.
All right, today is the date set. I don't have anything up there. For review for Mr. Williams, he was last scheduled to appear before the court December the 15th, and I did have an update at that time. However, I believe that Mr. Williams failed to appear and his matter was adjourned to today. So that update, I don't know if it is accurate today or not. Ms. Stevenson, you should have still had it from December. I think I sent it to you back in December.
And there is some updated information, Your Honor. At this point, Mr. Williams has indicated he's completed all 122 hours of the community service. He's working with through a referral, which Ms. O'Driscoll gave him for Detroit Works, trying to take care of whatever. There's an individual who's helping him through Detroit Works to get on top of any outstanding traffic matters he has at 36th District Court. He's also trying to get some more regular work. He does do odd jobs, Your Honor, so that he'll be able to get together enough money to pay the balance of the costs and fines. But I think that's all that's left. The community service is done. Mr. Williams keeps regular contact with Ms. O'Driscoll and is using the resources that she's made him aware of. So I'm going to ask the court to give Mr. Williams an opportunity to continue to work on the monetary balance. I don't know how much that is, Judge.
Mr. Flanagan, what is his balance for this case? I only imposed $385. No, that's not the truth. He had several counts, but at a certain point, I think I changed some of it to community service. So he had 335 on count 3, 335, 385 on count 2, and 1,085 on count 1. And at some point I converted maybe all of it. Count 1, I converted down to 210, count 2 and 3, I converted each down to 185. Mr. Flanagan.
Yes, Your Honor, that's what the ROA is showing for count 1, 210, for count 2, 185, and for count 3, 185.
And that's still the balance?
Yes.
All right, and he had $6,000 that he was owing on traffic tickets. Give me 1 second. Where did I just leave off? That threw me off. Ms. Stevenson, did you hear me?
At the amount of money that was calculating the amount of money that was owed.
Okay, so he still owes. Oh, I was going to calculate this. So I mean, the $6,000. That's he owes a lot trying to get on a payment plan. 25% of 6,000 is 1,500.
And I think that's what he's working with Detroit Works on, Your Honor, to try to get that down somehow.
Okay, so he was placed on probation December of 2021. We almost out of time. Did he KP it? Well, no, because I mean it's at 10:05, but December 2021, he's running out of time.
So, Judge, if he can, how much does he owe left in this case, Judge?
You didn't add that up.
I didn't. I was just looking for the bottom number. Trying to do something.
He owes 580.
Okay.
The answer to your question is no, though. When you want to say if he paid the 580, am I not going to hold him to getting on the payment plan and stuff?
No, if he pays the 580 and then gives the court some verification of what he's trying to do through this through Detroit Works, Your Honor, to try to resolve the outstanding matter, I would be asking the court to then maybe close the matter if he's doing what he can do. It's a lot of money, that $1,500.
Okay, well, we'll see. Let's see what Detroit Works says.
Okay.
All right. So let's continue him to August the 30th. Anything further?
Nothing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right. You're welcome. Ms. Davis. Oh, Mr. Williams, have a great day. Stay safe. Ms. Davis, this is your last opportunity.
She's calling me right now, Judge. Can I see what?
We'll see, because Ms. Ritter has to go, and Ms. Davis is, I don't know what's her issue.
Okay.
Okay. Must remain seated, stationary, in an upright position, and ready to attend court. No matter where I send you, you must remain seated, stationary, in an upright position, and ready to attend court. This is case number 22571-1901. The people of the state of Michigan versus Andres. Middle name might be Tynique. It might be cut off. Tynec Bohannon. Defendant is charged with 1 count of retail fraud, and today is the day set for final pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Ms. Andres Bohannon. Ms. Bohannon, ma'am, please unmute and tell the judge your full name.
Hi, Judge. My name is Andres Tynecia Bohannon.
Today is the day set for final pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Ms. Bohannon will continue her plea of not guilty. Your Honor, I think we had a prior missed court date, but I am asking this to go on the jury trial track.
Court will continue a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Bohannon, and I will place the matter on jury trial track. Did she missed her court date at the time that I was getting ready to give her a jury trial? Or was she already on jury trial track?
I think she was supposed to get on Well, the note that I had is on December 15th, we had a final pretrial. We were adjourned to April 6, 2023 for a final pretrial to be placed on jury trial track.
Court is going to place the matter on jury trial track, setting a final pretrial date. I think I was setting final pretrials for at least February. Mr. Flanagan, I mean, you the one, Capius, what you rolling your eyes for? You were getting ready to be on jury trial track. So now you're at the end of the line. So I'm not real sure why you're rolling your eyes on the court. This is your fault that you're getting a date in February.
I was there. I was in the courtroom April 6th.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you didn't never let me in the courtroom.
Because
I recorded it.
And I know it's a reason. Oh, she probably came very late. How many people do we not let in the courtroom? Can anybody tell me if I've never let somebody not come in the courtroom who were on time and ready for court?
The court date was April 5th, Your Honor.
Okay.
She wasn't admitted.
And what, April 5th, April 6th? So Ms. Bohannon wants me to believe that she came to court on time, and then we just left her sitting in the waiting room, and we said, we're not letting her in court. That's what happened? What date are your notes from, Ms. Stevenson?
From, so on December 15th, it was placed, it's his final pretrial conference for jury trial track for 5/23, Your Honor.
So December 15th, Ms. Bohannon, final pretrial conference held, not guilty, continued. Final pretrial adjourned to April 5th at 9:17. And then on April 5th, I heard Miss Brenda Holmes' case. I heard Cheryl Modrick's case. I heard LaShawn Davis, Amari Banks, Joseph Fields, Jacqueline Flint, Juan Moran, somebody last name Boggs, Jessica Jackson, Adam Mazon, Joseph Grice, Lakia Gill, Verde Wilson. I don't have anybody's name, Bohannon. Mr. Flanagan, what happened on April 5th? What do the notes say for April 5th for Ms. Bohannon?
There was a miscellaneous action and it was scheduled for final pretrial for today.
So what happened probably was Ms. Bohannon, she came late. And was I in trial that day? April 5th. I don't see any trial notes on here. So Ms. Bohannon, she probably came late. And then I gave her the courtesy of putting it on this date. But now what it appears that perhaps it should have been at 9:17 instead of at 9 o'clock. But what Ms. Bohannon is not going to do, so Ms. Bohannon, let me tell you what's going on right now. What you're doing right now is equivalent to coming up to the podium and turning your body to the side. Coming up to that podium, turning your body to the side. You're gonna stop doing that. You're gonna stop doing that. Now, if you continue to have an attitude, the matter is probably not going to be resolved in the fashion that you want it to be. But if you can muster up some respect for the court and for the court process and indicate things in a respectful way, then we'll continue to look into what you're saying. So it appears that on April the 5th, Ms. Bohannon's matter was not heard. And the only reason that could be because I would never not let a person into the courtroom, because as we can see, I was present and working that day. And I clearly have nothing against Ms. Bohannon. I don't know Ms. Bohannon. And I would not have just said, I'm not going to let Ms. Bohannon into the courtroom. Nonetheless, at the time that we adjourned the case, Ms. Bohannon should have already been on the jury trial track at 9:17. The record does not reflect a capias, nor is the matter set at 9:05. Therefore, since she was apparently already on the jury trial track, despite the fact that she did not indicate that in a respectful way, the court is going to give a jury trial date. Anything further with respect to this matter?
Not from the people, Judge. Thank you.
Nothing on behalf of Ms. Bohannon. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, then you're very welcome, and we are all set until November the 17th at 9:10 a.m. Have a great day and stay safe.
Judge, she's trying to switch devices. There's an internet problem where she is, so she has to get off of the internet device and try to get on a mobile device.